What's up guys, Jay Walia here and this is Pura Vida. Now you might notice it's a different setting once again. I am in La Casa Del Habanos, Kuala Lumpur, right here in the heart of the city. Many fine Cuban cigars call this place home, and today I am in great company because we are going to be checking out the latest release by Habanos SA. This is the Le Hoyo De Rio Seco. As you can see, I have the box here. It's a beautiful box, a box of 25 Le Hoyo De Rio Seco. It's a brand new cigar and I can't wait to try it, but first let's check out the measurements. Coming in at a length of 5.5 inches long by a very hefty 56 ring gauge. Wow, that is one very big cigar. Now the vitola is called Amorosos Cuban Puro, featuring tobacco, exclusively from the Vuelta Abajo region. Foot is nice and packed. A triple cap is well applied. Now the wrapper is a little rough. You can see some visible veins. The seams are not, well, they are somewhat tight at the top of the foot, but as you go closer to the band you can see the seam lines a little more. Initially it had its worldwide release in Beirut, Lebanon itself. Habanos SA had a whole event there with about 600 guests in attendance. Now this cigar joins in, now the Hoyo De Monterrey marca itself has already seen a heavy ring gauge cigar in the form of the Le Hoyo de San Juan release. This is of course a brand new vitola, the Amorosos as it's called. And you know, it comes in a box of 10 or 25 as well. I'm smoking from a box of 25. And you know, just with any Cuban cigar, I believe age is a big factor in it as well. And given that this is a brand new release, I'm expecting it to have a little knees and elbows here and there. Box date on this particular cigar actually states, it actually says October 2018. So we've got a good few months of age right there. Now Hoyo De Monterrey brand itself, you know, it is known for being one of those lighter, more milder smokes. You can easily have the cigar with your morning coffee or anything like that. This brand alongside the Romeo Julieta brand are the two brands that I believe that have some of the lighter bodied flavor profiles as well. So this particular cigar itself, you know, is sort of going in, it's joining in, jumping on the bandwagon of the whole trend where bigger is better. You know, everyone's going for the bigger ring gauges around the world, and Hoyo De Monterrey does not want to miss out on that. People think Hoyo, they think of the Epicure number 2, and the Epicure number 2's flavor profile is very woody, floral. You know, it also has sort of an herbaceous element on the finish. This cigar has all those things but amped up. You know, it is a very flavorful cigar. Now the flavor profile, you're starting off with sort of notes, very hardy notes of wood. If you're talking about dark wood, mahogany, sort of damp cedar notes as well. But on the finish you get a beautiful herbaceousness. I mean rich herbaceousness, more akin to the likes of cilantro, but cilantro stems, not cilantro leaves. You also get elements of parsley leaf and, you know, surprisingly dried thyme, you know, like almost old woody sort of dried thyme. It flows really well. Now at the first light I was getting a bit of an odd flavor profile, almost tasted like durian. I know you're probably wondering like, I don't want that, but thankfully it left, you know, a few puffs away and it was gone. In the second third you're getting a lot more creamier flavor profile, and I think that's because the draw has opened up as well. So the flavor profile, the smoke is a little more thicker, it's more luscious, you know, it sticks to the palate as well. Now all of that herbaceousness on the palate has sort of died down just a touch. It's still there, but it's more refined, it's more smoother, you know, the flavor profile, it melts really well. but if you're not a fan of those herbal notes, this cigar is not for you. You know, it still has a very sort of green quality to it, a lot of chlorophyll, that sort of flavor profile on it. The trademark Hoyo De Monterrey woodiness that you usually get from the Epicure 2, yeah, that comes to the fore a little more in the second third. So my conclusion for the second third would actually be the flavor profile is a lot closer to an Epi 2, but on steroids. You know, it is punchier, it is bolder, no spice at all, no harsh edges to it. Still, I would categorize this as sort of like mild to medium, more on the medium side. No strength kick whatsoever. Rich is getting darker. I'm actually getting some undertones, a very lovely coffee sort of undertone on the final third here actually. The herbaceousness is still there. It also has a really distinct sort of fruity characteristic, you know, almost sour fruit-like characteristic. It's very hard to really put my finger on what that flavor profile is exactly, but it's almost like sort of that raw coffee berry basically, you know. Yeah, it tastes akin to that. The herbaceousness, you know, the cilantro is still there, the parsley is still there. That sort of dry thyme note has disappeared. That woody flavor profile has also disappeared as well. We're getting that sort of lovely tanginess on the flavor profile, very distinctive from the regular Epicure flavor profile as well. So it is a very exciting smoke, I must say, but it needs age. This is a relatively fresh cigar, just brand new released, you know, just released in December if I'm not mistaken, and the box date for this particular cigar is October 2018. So, you know, I would say about 2 years of age on it, and it is good to go. The aging potential on this, I would say, is a lot larger than, you know, the standard Epi 2, because it's got a bolder sort of richer flavor, and it can take the sort of longer aging process as well. But yeah, overall, a great experience, a pleasant journey, I must say, and thank you very much to La Casa del Habano for hosting me here today and also providing the cigar today. It's been a brilliant smoke, and if you guys want to know more about the cigar, you can drop by La Casa del Habano right here in KL in Mandarin Oriental and check it out. That's all for now from me, Jay Walia here at Pura Vida, signing out. Take care and stay smoky. Bye bye.